Ambulance technician. A vital role in emergency healthcare in 2025. In Zimbabwe's emergency medical services, ambulance technicians play a crucial role, often being the first point of contact for patients in critical situations. These dedicated professionals are the backbone of pre-hospital care, providing immediate medical attention and safe transport to healthcare facilities. But what exactly does an ambulance technician do? Let's dive in. Main responsibilities. The duties of an ambulance technician are diverse and demanding, requiring a cool head and quick decision making. Their primary responsibilities include emergency response, responding rapidly to emergency calls, which can range from accidents and medical emergencies to natural disasters. Patient assessment, conducting initial assessments of patients' conditions to determine the nature and extent of their injuries or illnesses. First aid and basic life support (BLS), administering essential medical care, including CPR, wound dressing, splinting, and managing airways. Patient immobilization and extrication, safely removing patients from hazardous environments and immobilizing them for transport, especially in cases of trauma. Medical equipment operation, operating and maintaining various medical equipment, such as oxygen tanks, stretchers, and basic diagnostic tools. Patient transport, safely transporting patients to hospitals or other medical facilities, continuously monitoring their condition during transit. Documentation, maintaining accurate records of patient information, medical interventions, and incident details. Vehicle maintenance, ensuring the ambulance is stocked, clean, and in good working order. Key skills and qualifications. To excel as an ambulance technician in Zimbabwe, a combination of medical knowledge, practical skills, and personal attributes is essential. Key skills. Clinical skills. Proficiency in basic life support, first aid, and patient assessment. Communication. Excellent verbal communication skills to interact with patients, their families, and other healthcare professionals. Problem solving. The ability to think critically and make rapid decisions under pressure. Teamwork. Working effectively as part of a team with paramedics, nurses, and doctors. Physical stamina. The job often requires lifting, carrying, and working in challenging environments. Emotional resilience. The ability to remain calm and composed in stressful and emotionally charged situations. Navigation. Knowledge of local geography and the ability to navigate efficiently to emergency scenes. Qualifications. In Zimbabwe, aspiring ambulance technicians typically need to complete a recognized training program. This often includes Basic Ambulance Assistant (BAA) certificate. This is the foundational qualification, usually offered by institutions like the Zimbabwe Red Cross Society or other accredited training centers. Advanced Ambulance Assistant (AAA) certificate. Some roles might require or prefer candidates with this advanced certification, which covers more complex pre-hospital care. First aid and CPR certification. These are fundamental and often a prerequisite for any ambulance service role. Driver's license. A valid Class 1 driver's license, or equivalent for emergency vehicles, is usually mandatory. Clean criminal record. Essential for roles involving patient care and public trust. Top companies and organizations hiring ambulance technicians in Zimbabwe. Several organizations in Zimbabwe are regular employers of ambulance technicians. These include government hospitals and clinics, such as Parirenyatwa Group of Hospitals and Mpilo Central Hospital, which often have their own ambulance services. Private ambulance services. Companies like Mars Medical Air Rescue Services and Netstar Emergency Services are prominent private providers. Mining companies. Many large mining operations have on-site medical teams and require ambulance technicians for their emergency response units. Non-governmental organizations (NGOs), organizations involved in disaster relief and humanitarian aid often employ medical personnel. Industrial companies. Large factories and industrial complexes may have dedicated medical staff to handle workplace emergencies. Common interview questions. If you're looking to become an ambulance technician, be prepared for questions that assess your skills, experience, and temperament. Here are a few common ones. Why do you want to be an ambulance technician? Assesses motivation and understanding of the role. Describe a time you had to remain calm under pressure. Tests emotional resilience. What would you do if you arrived at an accident scene and found multiple injured patients? Evaluates triage and decision-making skills. How do you handle difficult or uncooperative patients? Checks communication and patient management abilities. What do you know about our company organization? Shows your research and interest. Describe your experience with basic life support and first aid. Confirms clinical knowledge. How do you ensure patient confidentiality? Assesses understanding of ethical guidelines. What are your strengths and weaknesses? Standard interview question to gauge self-awareness. Becoming an ambulance technician is a challenging yet incredibly rewarding career path. It requires dedication, compassion, and a strong commitment to serving the community in times of need. If you're passionate about making a difference in people's lives, this might just be the perfect role for you. Disclaimer. Please note that we are an independent job search platform. We are not affiliated with, nor do we endorse any of the companies or organizations mentioned. The information provided in this blog post is for general guidance and informational purposes only and does not constitute professional career advice. Any job applications and correspondence will be directed to the respective organizations, and any hiring decisions are made solely by them. We encourage all job seekers to conduct their own thorough research and due diligence when applying for positions. Hot Zimbabwe Jobs, the ideal site for the Zimbabwean job seeker. Try to fail and never fail to try.